people feel that black women cannot grow natural hair. Like seriously, not only other people or other races, but even we black people, we feel or think that we cannot grow long natural hair or healthy natural hair. So in this video, we're going to be talking about step by step of things you need to know about your natural hair that you did not know at all. But first, let's have a little intro. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alison, and if you're new to this channel, I just want to say welcome. Take a seat, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning, and thank you for tuning in into this series. In Africa, we have one of the worst practices when it comes to keeping natural hair. When I went for vacation last year 2024, I went to the salon to do my hair. Man, I almost cried because of the way they were rough handling my hair. And with no offense, I really do understand that people do not know how to take care of natural hair. That is the reason why I am making this video. This video is directly for people in the African community, especially for salons. Please try to teach your salon girls how to handle natural hair, because there is a way of handling a natural hair. When we talk about type of hair, there are generally 4 types of hair. We have type 1, which is straight hair. This is mostly the type of hair that the white people have. They have straight hair, and straight hair is type 1A, 1B, or 1C. So most white people fall under this 3 category. But nevertheless, there are some white people that have the second type of hair, which is the wavy hair. And the wavy hair is also divided into 3 parts, which is type 2A, type 2B, and type 2C. So most white people either fall within type 1 or type 2, which is straight and wavy hair. Now we have the third part, which is mostly for half caste or Métis or other tribes in Africa, like the Eritreans and the Somalians, the Ethiopians. Some of them have type 3 hair. The type 3 hair is the curly hair type. That's type 3, type 3A, type 3B, and type 3C. Usually sourced to the type of hair the African people have, which is the type 4. Most half caste fall between type 3C and type 4A. Meanwhile, the rest of Africa fall between type 4B and type 4C. So if by now you don't know what type of hair you have, know that you are either a type 4B or type 4C, which is the thick afro hair. So now that we know about the hair type, the next part is knowing hair porosity. There are 3 types of hair porosity. There is a normal hair type, and then there is high porosity and low porosity. For those who do not know what low porosity is, low porosity means that your hair takes time to absorb moisture, right? That means when you apply moisture on your hair, it will just build up on your hair for a long time. Or when you wash your hair takes like forever to dry, like 3 business days for your hair to get dry. So if your hair falls within that category, you have a low porosity hair type. The next type is the high porosity. With the high porosity, your hair doesn't take time to dry, and it doesn't take time to absorb moisture. As soon as you put in your product and everything, it sinks in directly, but your hair loses moisture like no one's business. It loses moisture quickly. So today you've moisturized your hair, but in less than 1 to 2 days your hair has lost all its moisture. If your hair is within this category, then you are most likely high porosity. Now that you know the types of hair, there is also a porosity test that you can do, which is the water porosity test, which is taking a strand of your hair and then putting it in water. Your hair sits on the top of the water, then you have low porosity, which is the type of hair I have. And if your hair sinks in faster, then you have high porosity. But if your hair sinks in a normal or slow rate, then you have normal hair type. So that is the porosity test that can help you to distinguish what type of hair you have. Now, the next thing that we need to know is what moisturization technique is effective for our type of hair and our porosity hair type. So we're going to talk about the LCO versus the LOC. Which one is more suitable for the hair porosity? So the LCO is suitable for high porosity. You're wondering what is LCO? It simply means liquid, cream, and oil. That is, first you go in with liquid. It can be water, or your onion water, or your garlic water, or your clove water, whatever water that you mix. You spray some of it on your hair. Then you go in with your cream. Talking about cream, that is leave-in conditioner. Make sure you go with your leave-in conditioner. Apply your leave-in conditioner, and then you seal in the moisture with your oil. It can be any type of oil, coconut oil, argan oil. With this method, your hair is going to absorb and it's going to retain the moisture for a long period of time as well. Why do you do that? Because your hair absorbs moisture easily, but it loses moisture quickly as well. So now, if you're someone who has a low porosity hairstyle, you need to be practicing the LOC method. The LOC method is simply liquid, oil and cream. So instead of doing liquid, cream, oil, you do liquid, oil and cream. So you would want to go in with your liquid, which is your water that you spray on your hair. Then you go in with oil, as I said, any oil of your choice, and then you go in with your leave-in cream or your leave-in conditioner. I hope you've learned a lot in this video. In our next video, we're going to be touching on the types of products to use: shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, do's and don'ts with your natural hair, and so many other. So please make sure you stay tuned and you continue watching. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Moika, hey, bye.